What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today, well, I did the bare minimum I could to unlock something to talk about here today, and that is the new Apparition monster version, the upgraded version, which I guess doesn't have a special name. It's just the upgraded version of Apparition, much like we already have the upgraded version of the Phoenix. Now, I did very minimal tickets so far, because this is 100% after you unlock it, take a look at skills, a PvP monster, like straight up simple as that. He did get some really big buffs, and of course you can see like I got a little bit of my auras up. We got like some ruin enhancements. We did like literally 40 of these monster treasure train tickets. I'm contemplating whether I want to do like 1,000 or not. We'll see, maybe. But a couple things to note with this as well. If you are going to summon for this one right here, if we come on over to the treasure train and go to collect here, by default, it's going to still have the Phoenix one picked. You need to go over here. Granted, if you are not a PvPer, this is one not to go for. Keep powering up your Phoenix. However, even if you do have the designated monster picked and you do take a look at these rates and everything, you still will get Phoenix pieces. Whoa, why were the Phoenix pieces up here? Did you see that? And yeah, they did the thing I didn't want it to do. They have the rate of Phoenix and just gave that other half to the Apparition. So it's not like you now have a higher chance, which actually I didn't even see where it was here. It might be in alphabetical order. I don't know. Yeah, like they instead of just adding it to the pool and taking out the regular treasures out of it, they basically took the normal rate you had for the Phoenix, cut it in half, and gave the other half to Apparition. Kind of sucks, but yeah, that's pretty much what you need to do. And once you do get one of the pink treasures, that's when you can come in here and upgrade it to Apparition and level 210. Now, right out of the gate, he is, of course, stronger. This is not his quote-unquote final version, though, by any means. But just by doing it immediately, you're going to up the damage to 4.8 million. You're going to have a 58% chance to freeze the enemy while doing 126% more damage. And with our first Soul Pack Liberation, getting the levels up, you additionally do 2.4 million damage when you inflict a triggered ability. Now, a lot of these damage numbers don't seem like crazy significant, and overall, they probably won't be. But I want to remind you guys that if we do come over, actually, wait, what part is it? Hold on. Oh no, I'm in the wrong spot. I want to go to the treasure train. If you actually take a look at the treasures, it's a whole new series. So you got the Phoenix one up here, you got the Apparition one up here. You're gonna be doing what? 700% more, 525. So that's 1575. That's 22.3 plus another. Yeah, you're gonna be doing a lot of damage with these. It's gonna be a very, very big multiplier on the damage, but as we saw with the Phoenix, the damage still doesn't seem all that worthwhile. But the main power, I mean, of course, is going to come in the form of getting additional speed to your team, especially if we're talking about PvP. Of course, HP and attack are good. They are fixed, though, so that's not as big of a deal. The monster aura is there, too. Of course, we're getting holy damage and precision, which are really cool. But let's be honest, this is the part we need to look at here. When you finally max out this Apparition is when it gets really powerful. So essentially, as you level this Apparition monster up, this percent chance from 58% is going to continue to keep going up all the way up to 100%. So you will be doing what? 10.7 million damage when this active goes off. Granted, it will have multipliers, so it'll probably be somewhere like, I don't know, maybe like 100,000, but again, 100,000 or 100 million is not that much when we have billions. It is a decent amount, but it's going to hit 4 random enemies with a 100% chance to freeze them for 2 rounds. Meanwhile, increases 4 random allies 150% damage against frozen targets. So that's based going from 120 base from regular Apparition up to 150. All that's fine and cool. As always, the better things come as you get this higher up, which means you need more of the pink treasures to make it valid. But let's talk about it. So we have the damaging part that's unlocked immediately. When you do get them up to the next star level, you get additionally increases 4 allies control immunity offset by 40%, which is pretty cool. The fact that you're now going to be able to get more immunity offset seems pretty good. It's better than precision. So yeah. We are also going to have this ability here next. Additionally grants Cold Snap to 2 allies with the highest speed, which are, yeah, it's pretty cool. When releasing basic attacks or active skills, there's an extra 80% chance to inflict a normal freeze on 4 random enemies. That right there is pretty cool. Yeah, it doesn't actually, I guess it just happens after you use active skills. So if PvP combat is technically going less than like 2 rounds, then this might not be relevant, but I feel like we're probably in a meta that is longer. Granted, I haven't really touched the in-game meta for PvP in a while because it's just so pay to win. This is probably going to make it even further. The next one is really, really big. Control immunity offset of the apparition skill is 100%, increased by 100%. So your 100% chance now also has 100% skill control immunity offset. Pretty strong since you can't put like a Rui or Dragon Rui or anything like that on a monster. So cool. And finally, the last one is pretty big here. It's going to change it from being a normal freeze effect to cold chill. Now, if you guys don't remember what cold chill is, I mean, a lot of the OG players out there should know already what we're talking about, but there's not a ton that have this ability. If we take a look at Jara's original ability, freeze cold chill here on the active skill, can be considered a freeze. Heroes inflicted with cold chill are unable to release their active skills, basic attacks, extra attacks, or counterattacks, and cannot restore HP. I think that's the biggest one there, is they cannot get any amount of HP, of course, except for monsters. So if they have a Phoenix, the Phoenix heal can still go through, which I guess is a pretty big counter to that. But yeah, that's pretty important because typically you could only apply that if the HP is not higher than 50%. So if they were already low, whereas with the monster, he's just getting that 100% of the time. Like legit, if you get this monster leveled up, you get it all done. It's going to change the freeze effect to that, which is pretty big. Beyond that, we're getting a couple other things. The team's HP is now going to be going up by 12% on top of the 18% holy damage, which is pretty good. That's the Soul Pack Liberation. When fielded, the team is going to get a ton of HP and that 20% holy damage. So now you're going to go up to 38% holy damage and 12% bonus HP. Actually, yeah, this one actually has some too. Additionally increases the team's attack by 12% and control precision by 25%. Again, control precision, control immunity offset, all those things absolutely amazing in a CC team. This one used to be just 10%. Now on top of that, you're getting an additional 40% precision and 12% additional team attack. And the last one is going to give an additional 10 or 12% HP and 140 speed. I actually don't remember what the Phoenix ones were. Phoenix was 100 speed, crit damage, holy damage, and precision. So yeah, this one is definitely geared a lot more towards the PvP, giving an even bigger speed boost to your team. So yeah, again, this is definitely not one that I'm going to build. I just simply did this so you guys could see what was going on with this monster. Everything else is pretty much bog standard. We're used to it. Yeah, this looks like the Soul Pack Liberation here increases the team damage reduction by 10%, which is pretty cool. And I don't know what the other two are going to give because I have not unlocked them just yet, and there's really no way to look here on it. But these last couple ones seem pretty big. The fact that when you get them maxed out, it's a 100% chance to freeze with 100% control immunity offset. You're getting control precision, more control. I mean, it's out of control. So this is most likely going to be the goated PvP monster, at least for the time being, by quite a bit. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. That's the Apparition. That's probably the only content you're going to see, unless I decide to do some monster treasure train tickets, but I feel like I'd still use it on the Phoenix. I don't know. It's just such a versatile monster. You use it everywhere. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.